Hello guys, you're welcome back to my channel. Today we are making an African queen detailed makeup tutorial step by step of how we achieve this amazing cut crease. Watch to the end please. All right, we are back guys. Please don't forget to like this video. Watch this video to the end. I'm sure you're going to learn a lot from this video because it's so detailed and it's so explanatory. And another thing again guys, drop your thoughts in the comment section, your questions in the comment section. Do you understand? Share this video to everyone you can think of. You might just be helping one makeup artist or another, or even a makeup enthusiast. Do you get? Please don't forget about that. And subscribe to my channel if you've not. You love what I do, right? So why not hit the subscribe button? It is totally free. And one other thing again, hit the notification bell so you'll be the first to know when I upload a new video. You'll be notified, right? So please, let's continue the rest of the video guys. So we're on the skin prep. If you've watched my videos before, you're an OG in my channel, you will know I have a serious thing for skin prep, because if your skin prep is well to do, intact, your makeup, it will affect the overall result of your makeup. You're seeking for that flawless, breathtaking makeup. You have to start well with your skin prep. Do you understand? Skin prep to just mean, in summary, hydrating the skin, adding moisture to the skin. Do you understand? That's generally what it means. Then we have different moisture that we add to the skin. We have our hydrating spray, we have our moisturizer, we have different stages of moisturizers, serum, and all those good stuff. Do you get? So as at right now, we are priming the face. My model over here have a combination skin, but she have more of dry skin. The combination skin tints more to the dry part than to the oily part. So she's not like a balanced combination skin person. So she have more of the dry skin, and that is why I did not use another mattifying primer on her. So if you do that to the skin, it might just kick and block and break the makeup. Do you understand? So whatever you do to a skin, it all determines the type of skin you're working with. What you do for an oily skin person is not exactly what you do for a dry skin person. What you do for a dry skin person is not exactly what you do for a combination skin person. So understand the different types of skin and understand how to work on it. Do you understand? Now we are on the foundation. So I'm using this foundation from Silverman in the shade Bamboo. Okay, so Bamboo is her exact shade, but she has a very funny complexion in the sense that her face is a bit lighter or seem darker than her body. Do you understand? So her skin is a bit confusing. So I added a bit of MAC foundation in the shade C25 or thereabouts. Then it was still not giving what I wanted. So I added, what's this again? What's that foundation again? Beauty by AD in the shade Bar 10. So I added that, and perfect. I got a perfect shade, and you see how perfect it is. So when I was done blending the foundation, I went straight to spraying. You see that particular step, don't forget it too. Even though you are not using the Charlotte setting spray, look for a good setting spray to use. You can use Omari Code setting spray. It's amazing. It give you a good result as well. So keep your foundation intact if you want that makeup to last for a longer time. Make sure the foundation is intact before you start layering anything you want to do on top. Do you understand? Okay, so and that's exactly what we did, and now we are giving her face some structure. Remember, we have apply foundation all over our face, and now it's time to bring the face together and give it some structure, starting with contouring the face. So we use the what's that called again, black opal contour in the shade carob, but carob was a bit light, so it wasn't giving me that contour that I wanted. So I went into NARS foundation in the shade Nahibia. I picked a bit of it and just mixed it. Nahibia was a bit dark, too dark, so I just mixed it with that particular, and it was just wonderful. Do you get? Then when we're done with that, I went straight to blush, and I used that particular shade from Tehila blush palette, and that was it. Then for highlighting under our eyes, I used 2 concealers. I used Silver Mark Concealer and Beauty by AD. Match 2 of them together, and it gives me a beautiful base, because I wanted our eyes to be a bit light, under our eyes to be a bit light, but I didn't want to just attack it with that light concealer. So I wanted something that is going to balance it up first. Then before I now introduce the lighter color. So the lighter color is from V Beauty Concealer in the shade 05. Yeah, 05. And I just left it there a bit to get tacky, while I went straight to contouring the nose. So I used the same thing I used to contouring her face to contouring her nose, but this time around I did not mix with the Nahibia foundation. I just went straight with the carob, because I did not want the nose to be overly, you understand, contoured. So I wanted that, and that's exactly what I got. I got something very, very wonderful. And so this is me just using my beauty blender to blend the nose while marrying it with the concealer. You understand? So, and that is one of the reasons why I always apply concealers like this, so that it will be easy for you to merge both the nose contour and the blending of the concealer together. It gives a flawless finish. It doesn't give that thing that it look like you use ruler to draw your concealer. You cannot blend it. Do you understand? It makes the face look so funny, and I don't like that at all. So straight ahead, we are going to baking the face. Not baking, actually, we are setting the face. Now, setting the face with our favorite setting powder from Merak Cosmetics in the shade Cinnamon. Yeah. So using cinnamon, and just take a good look at this under eyes. Can you for a minute pause this video and type it in the comment section? Scream flawless. Scream it one more time. Flawless. Can you scream it higher? Flawless. Can it be louder? Flawless. Oh my god, this is amazing. The under eyes is giving beauty, flawless, clean, and that's exactly how I love my under eyes to be. You understand? So when I'm putting in the work during the skin prep, and be massaging the under eye very well with the moisturizer, the product, to make sure it goes in very well. Now you know the reason why I'm doing that. So if you're doing that too, you should also understand the reason why you should do it. Do you understand? Then after that, we've set under the eyes. Now we are using Fenty Beauty powder in the shade 440 to set all over her face. Now we are done setting all over her face, so we went straight to setting her contour. So for me, I will not call it setting, but let me just use the word setting, because when you finish using all cream products and you're not using all powdery products, it's looking as if you're setting. I will not call it setting, because I've already used my powder to set all over the face. You understand? So now I'm using the powdery products and that's exactly contouring the face with the powder, just to bring it out more, let it be more pronounced. And the same thing with the blush. This time around, I use a clean brush to make sure that wherever any demarcation or any fine line is, it takes it off. You see this Morphe setting spray? I cut cap for this setting spray. I didn't used to respect this setting spray before, until yesterday. Not actually doing this makeup. I was working on my client, and after I was done with her makeup, she was having this powdery effect, and she was this type of person that doesn't like her makeup to be powdery. She loved her makeup to be so dewy, and I needed to take off that powdery effect out completely when I spray this Morphe continuous setting spray generously on the face. Oh my god, under my eyes, like my very before. If you see the way this setting spray cancelled all this powdery thing, and the woman was like, oh, I love this now. This is what I want now. Do you get? Oh my God, it's very important. So now the story about this is that it's very, very important for you to set spray, as in setting with your setting spray, take away those powdery effects out of the face. It brings the face together. It brings the face like it was before, while there is still a presence of powders. Do you understand? So it's very important. So I'm doing the same thing for the nose, using the same powdering to contour the nose. And now we are going to the eyes. This eyes today is very special. Very, very special to me because I thought of what to do. I want to do something different. I know I've always do cut crease, all right. And I've always do nude eyes, all right. So today I was like, can I do something very different? Very, very different. Something like, stepping out of your comfort zone. Something you've never done before. You understand? And I came up with this idea, which is half cut crease. When you've not done something before and you're trying to imagine it, you understand? I had something I've seen before, but I didn't want my own to be exactly like that. I think I'm going to put that particular picture here, but I didn't want my own to be exactly like it. Let's not be like it's a copy and paste kind of a thing, but I wanted half cut crease, but I wanted the whole of the crease to be smoked. This particular person's own, the whole of the crease wasn't smoked. Do you get? Okay, so this is exactly what I was talking about, and that was the inspiration. So this particular makeup was done by the Pearl Makeup Studio. I got that from Instagram, and I wanted to do something a bit different, but even though that was the inspiration, that was what I saw that really, really caught my eyes. So that is to tell you that you too can also have an inspirational look, but instead of you to do like a copy and paste kind of a thing, you can tweak your own a bit and make your own look, even though similar but a little bit different. So I needed to really, really, really smoke, as you can see, smoke the crease very well. Do you understand? So you see where my cut crease ended? So it's like a half cut crease. It is not a full cut crease. When you want to do a cut crease, use full to the end. But the idea or the inspiration was just like a half cut crease. And I want you guys to see how I was able to achieve this, because it turned out so beautiful and lovely. And I was so happy I got to film this process, because how will I say it? Like, how will I let you guys know what I did if I am not showing you the process? The process is very, very important too. Very, very important. So when I was done smoking the outer corner of the eyes, now I'm done with the crease, but the beginning of the crease is more darker than the ending of the crease. Do you get? So that shows you the demarcation of the cut crease. So that is for that. Then for the nude colors, I'm using these two colors. I don't know, I always like mixing my nude colors, you understand? Like doing a darker nude at the tail end, like, or at the middle, then doing a nude, a lighter nude at the beginning. I just love that combination and blending into it so well, and it came out so beautiful and see, amazing. So now I'm trying to infuse that outer corner smoke into the main eyes, so you do not see like a demarcation or a separation or where the other one start and end. Do you get? And that was it, Lula. See this particular eyes, it was so beautiful. Do you get? It was so amazing, and I love it. So I did the same thing for the other side of the eyes, and you could see how it's already turning out already. Do you understand? It was turning out already. I was mixing. Look at the shades of nude I'm using. No. So when you now want to do your own, now you will say, you couldn't get it. You can get it, so you can actually do get it. Do you understand? you can actually do get it. And that was how I was blending everything in, and it was coming out all together and beautiful. I love this eyes. I love this concept. You know, I always I always have that particular kente material from Ghana. Yes, there was a time my husband visited Ghana and he got me that particular material because he knows I love it so much. So for the love of my Ghanaian friends, I am dedicating this look to you guys because it's giving a Ghanaian African queen vibes. Do you understand? And it's so amazing. You understand? It's so lovely. I love it. For real, I do. So shout out to my Ghanaian friends. Hello. So guys, then when I was done with the eyes, and I'm using this particular beauty line by Didi liquid liner to line the lash line. Line it very well. I had to raise her skin up because I wanted that lining to be so neat and clean. You know, so when I was done with that, I used, while raising the skin up, when you work with someone like this that they are so scared of their eyes, they hardly cannot open their eyes for you to tint line their eyes. You understand? So you have to use that method of raising the skin up and tint lining it, so that at the end of the day you get the same result. Do you understand? So, and I'm lining the other part of the eyes. I use this particular gel liner, Tehila gel liner. It's a black gel liner. So that's exactly what I used. And now I'm using this mascara to remove whatsoever excess product on the natural lashes. Then I fix the lashes already. So this particular lashes is from Kaima Cosmetics. I cannot remember the particular shade, but it's a single lash set and it's so beautiful. Yeah, I don't know, there's some look, or all looks, lashes has so many things it does to a look. Do not underestimate the power of lashes. Seriously, if you're choosing a lash style, choose it consciously, because there's this elevation that it creates when it comes to the look. There's this taking a look from 10 to 100 kind of thing that it does. So choose your lash style carefully. That is just it. I've never said anything about lashes before, but I'm saying it now because I have experienced occasions where my lashes wasn't matching the look. So I became conscious of choosing my lash style consciously. Do you understand? Yeah. So now we are in the lip, and ooh la la, and that's the lip, guys. So different shades of nude. There are different method of achieving a nude lippy glossy lip. Guys, you can't catch me. Can you catch me with another thing? Can you catch me with another kind of lip? The same nude, but I can always tweak it different ways. I can always tweak it with different shades, with different blends. You understand? At the end of the day, to still come out luscious, beautiful, amazing. And I love it so much. So this is me just using this my Blossom gloss. Blossom to the rescue. When it comes to these glosses I got from Blossom, I don't joke with them. Do you understand? So this is the clear gloss from Talk Glam. So when I was done with the nude gloss from Blossom, I always use this clear gloss from Talk Glam to smoothen the whole process. You understand? And see how beautiful it is already. It's so amazing. So I needed that under eye to come out. I wanted you guys to see that it is blue eyeliner that is under the eyes. The last time I used a blue liner under the eyes, it was not showing very well. So I want this one to show. Let it show. So I decided to use this particular blue color from African Queen palette, Blossom. So it's from Blossom, but this is that particular African Queen palette. So we are doing African Queen. We're making an African Queen. This is the making of an African Queen. So that is what I said, let me go and pick this particular palette from African Queen. You understand? So I'm using this particular brown to further smudge under the eyes, and I love what it's giving under the eyes already. Do you understand? So using the mascara to just drag the hair under her eyes, drag it out, because it's always amazing and beautiful. In fact, I've run out of this mascara and I need to get another one. And there's this mascara I've been seeing recently, Zaron. I want to try that, so I'm going to try that very soon. So now now we are done, and I'm moving to the eyes. That's the brows. Do you understand? So sometime ago or sometime before now, we've already worked on the brows. So now we're just giving it few stroke and outlining the brows. Do you understand? We're just outlining the brows. So I'm doing that with the Eggia Esther brow pomade in the shade Nubia. Okay, so that is what I did first to outline. Then I went straight with this well sharpened Davis pencil. So I'm using that to, give the line few strokes here and there. Few strokes, give it strokes to maintain like a natural effect. Just make sure everything is well put together. Then when I was done with that, I went ahead again to the same brow pomade to further emphasize on the outlined brows. So this time around, I added a little bit of a black color in it, just a little bit of a black color in it, and just to make that place obviously outlined. And that was it. So with using this particular highlighter, I use this from what's it called, House of Tara. And I'm using it to highlight, or better still, clean up the brows, because the word highlights actually means to add light, and this is the brow bone, so you also want to add light to the brow bone. So it's not a miss of the words, it's not misusing the words, it's actually in the right terms and correct as well. So adding more light to the brows, and that's exactly what is happening here. So I decided to also clean up the top part of the brows as well, just to give the brows more structure, guys. And that is it. We're done with the brows. Sharp. So blend everything in. Use your powder to take off that oily effect. Remember, you just use a concealer. So I did the same thing for the other side of the eyes, and I make sure I blend out every product out there. Blend it very well so that it does not even show. Do you get? So when I was done with that, I'm just making sure there's no harsh line. The makeup is as flawless as it should, and it's really flawless. So I'm just using my brush to take away all the things. And wow, this is the end of the look, guys. My pretty African queen. If I was opportune to use a music sound in this video, I would have used that music from Two-Face Baba. You are my African queen. Because what are you not saying is giving a Ghanaian goddess, a Ghanaian queen, a Ghanaian princess, and it's so amazing. From the headgear to the amazing accessories to the lovely Ghanaian kente material. Oh my God, they are so beautiful. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. I so appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys so well. The last time I brought out a video begging you guys to help me meet my watch hour request, and you guys came out for me. I do not take this for granted. Thank you so much. Please like this video, drop your thoughts in the comment section, share the video as well, and I'll definitely see you in my next video. Bye bye.